E-cigarette use remains a public health threat among youth and young adults, with more than 2.1 million middle and high schoolers currently using e-cigarettes. So what can be done to address this issue? Joining us to discuss the youth e-cigarette public health threat, including details on the growing problem of youth cannabis vaping, as well as an innovative, free digital curriculum with resources to help young people called Vaping Know the Truth, is Amy Taylor, Chief of Community Engagement at Truth Initiative. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Amy, how did we get to this point where we now have a national youth vaping public health threat? And why is it so important that we address this with our young people?
This is such an important issue, and I appreciate the chance to talk about this with you today. You said it at the beginning, more than 2.1 million high school and middle school students are vaping. And what we know of those young people who are vaping, many of them are vaping regularly, which shows signs of addiction. And it's really no surprise how we got here. The vape companies create these products in kid-friendly flavors like grape and cherry, and they include very high levels of nicotine. So that young person who may be experimenting with vaping can become addicted fairly easily. And so this is an incredible problem. With cannabis, we are also seeing an increase in the number of young people using the product. In fact, over the last 2 decades, we've seen almost a 250% increase. And I know I hear this from my kids all the time, is that young people think that cannabis is not harmful, and in fact it's helpful, when in fact it's not. And because young people still have a developing brain, they are susceptible to the negative impacts of cannabis and nicotine and can negatively affect their mental and physical health.
So what resources are available to educate those young people about the dangers of not just vaping nicotine, but as you said, vaping cannabis, and to help those who are already using quit?
Well, we knew that when we saw this public health threat, that we needed to get information in the hands of young people, and to get it in their hands in the place where they're vaping, which is in the schools. And so we decided to create a free school-based digital curriculum called Vaping Know the Truth. We've already educated more than 1 million young people with this curriculum, and it really goes into, it talks about how the vape companies marketed specifically to young people and got them addicted. It talks about how what they think that they are going to make them feel better may actually make them feel worse. We also provide a way for young people who are vaping to quit through our free text-based program called This Is Quitting. And getting this information in the hands of young people is really helping them to make informed, healthy decisions.
And you don't just help the young people, but also their parents as well. So how do you recommend parents approach their teens to get them to stop vaping?
Parents are such a crucial, important part of this public health threat. And we provide resources on our website to help parents have these conversations with young people in a supportive, non-judgmental way. So we have tools to help young people have a conversation with their kids about this. We also encourage every parent across the country to call their school to see if they are providing this curriculum called Vaping Know the Truth, because we know that it's proven to be effective. We've already educated more than 1 million students, and we know that it's working. So if you go to truthinitiative.org/curriculum, you can get more information.
Thank you so much for this crucial information, Amy. And as you said, just visit the website to learn more about Vaping Know the Truth.